Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to do a mock draft. This is our trade back edition. We are just
Trades.
hoping that we get a trade. So we're going to go for it. So Craig, let me get this set up. Thoughts on trading back? Do you love it? Do you hate it? What are your thoughts?
I love it. I
Yep.
love it. And the reason I love it is because I feel like this is a weird draft where you have 10, like the top 10 players outside of maybe what seems to be the consensus now is Aiden Hutchinson just should be one, and he's going one here, right? Like the top 10 players are all about the same
Yep.
is what we're getting. And then like 15 through 60 or 20 through 80 are all very similar as well. So I love the idea of just more picks. So when I see this trade offer from the New York Football Giants and I see pick 2 for pick 5 and pick 7, it's not even a question in my mind. I would sprint to accept. I don't know if you have to sprint to accept. I would just yell yes on the phone and
Yes.
hang up before he had a chance to say, you know what, never mind, you're too excited. So I would say
Absolutely.
yes on the phone, hand it to someone else, get the trade done. Are you going to accept this one? We only have one offer. I love the offer.
I love it. And this is one of the things because Giants have 2 picks, Jets have 2 picks. Just did a video on this about the Texans could swap one, but really the Jets and Giants and Carolina and there's a few others. But this one, and it's funny because this doesn't make sense for the Giants, but we see it every year. Somebody does something just kind of like, I don't really make sense, but we'll take it. So we're gonna say accept to this
Because the
baby.
Giants always think they're one piece away.
That's
Okay.
right.
And they traded up to get a tackle. Like, that's the funny thing about this. They traded up to get a tackle. You didn't think a tackle was going to be available at 5? Like,
Now, Craig, what do you think of this? Now we trade Carolina though is like, hey, we
okay.
better jump up one. What do you think of this? Should we?
So here's the thing. This is when it gets to crazy town. Like, is this real? And you know that you have trade offers for every pick, especially in the first round. But when we first accepted the trade offer, here's what my thought process was. Okay, I like going to 5 and to 7 because we're picking in front of 2 teams that are quarterback needy.
Yep.
So the question is, are we going to play the game of this? But I don't really see the point of this trade because there's someone I'm looking at that I'd be like, ooh, I'd kind of want to take with pick 5 now that we have 2 first-round picks.
That's right.
There's someone I want to take at 5 that I think Carolina wants to take at 5.
Let's do it. So we're gonna reject this. I'm with you now that we have the 2 picks, and we're gonna reject.
Oh, we still have the
Oh
one offer. No,
no, get Green Bay.
absolutely not. I'm
Go.
one, your division rival. I'm insulted that I just want you to know I'm writing them a letter and I'm saying I'm insulted that you think I'm that stupid.
Don't. Yes, just shut. Green Bay. We don't even want to. If I don't care what they offer, it's like Green Bay's calling. Just don't even answer.
Your mascot is a block of cheese.
And you're just annoying. Let's
You're
reject.
always
Okay.
so good. You always have such a good quarterback.
Oh yeah, just
I know where I want to go here, and I'm just very curious to see if it's different because we're going to do a video on something about this. I 100% with pick 5 and pick 7. It's not even a question in my mind. I would go Malik Willis. I would do. I
100%.
said it. I
Yeah,
would do it.
100%. I'm gonna do it right now, Craig, because
You're doing it? Why?
and we are gonna do a whole nother video on this. But now
Yeah.
that we traded back, we have 2 first. He's still there. He sits for a year, whatever. Like I said, we can do a whole video on this.
Yes.
This is a no-brainer because we have another pick here, and it's
Because
just like
I
an
see
extra
2
pick.
defensive linemen. I see 2 defensive
Yes, so we're
linemen
gonna get.
on this that I would take with number 7. So I know we're going to get one of them.
Yes, I love it. Let me. Whoops, I pushed the wrong button. Everybody, stand by.
Everybody
Close.
stand by. Hit the plus button.
Willis.
Yes.
I love it.
That's our quarterback for the future. Oh, the Chiefs are coming at us just like Green Bay did.
Chiefs, just calm down. Oh my gosh, man.
Oh.
No, we're gonna stay here because we still
No,
need.
we have 2 top 10 picks.
Yeah,
We don't want to get rid of 2 top. No.
we're gonna stay here. Craig, what do you like here? Now that we took care, we've got our QB of the future. Now, what do you want to do?
So, Chris, tell me, if we stay at the number 2 pick, you have Kyle Hamilton, you have Kayvon Thibodeau,
Yep.
and you have Trayvon Walker. Are you upset at any of those 3?
No. So we take Walker here.
So he's still there at 7. And it's like, man, he was in the mix at 2. And this is why I love trading down in this draft.
Dude, when you do these mocks, like we've been screwing around with these mocks, every
Yeah.
time you trade down or what, we're stunned at who's still there. That's like, absolutely. Like,
Yeah.
and this is like
And
top
by the
7.
way,
So,
this is the funny part that Carolina took
whoop, I pushed it. Yeah.
Ekwonu. Like the Giants would have had him at 5. I just think that's hilarious to me. Oh, so
Yes.
Corral and Pickett are going 14, 15. And this is always interesting to me. I'd like to see what quarterbacks are available for pick 32 because I don't think it's a crazy idea to go quarterback at pick 32. Not now, but
Exactly.
no. Why would we do that? Why would we do that?
We're just not doing that.
That's better.
For simplicity, let's just stay so we know.
No, because I see a guy that I think we both like, and I'm just gonna ask you. You know what? We're the same brain. So you just go ahead and make the pick at 32 because I know you're gonna pick what I'm about to pick.
Yep.
And if you don't, then I'll just slap you through the computer. But I know who you're picking.
And then and then if I don't pick it, we'll pick your guy at 34. But
yes,
Lewis, let's go
all day, right? All day.
Louis, I'm rejecting these, Craig. We've got things to do. We got players to pick up. This is not time to be screwing around. Okay. Oh, dang it. That would have been the dream.
All right, give me let's look now. Let's go defense for sure. And I think we're going to be there's a couple of things. Is there a linebacker that we like here? Christian Harris. I love Christian Harris. Do you think we go Christian Harris here, or do we go like wide receiver? And who do we have? You can click wide receiver under offense there if you want. Who's still there? Pickens is still there too.
Oh, Pickens is still there. So I like the linebacker just because it's more of a need. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I like Harris. We've loved him from and Quay Walker too.
We do have Jared Davis now. Are you sure we need a linebacker?
Jared.
All right, I don't think he's going to be. I want to do a video on that too, Chris. And I'm telling the world, I want to do a video on why Jared Davis is the ultimate judge, or we can judge this coaching staff on Jared Davis.
Oh,
because if he's good, this coaching staff is unreal.
It's no kidding. And that's
there goes Petre. Okay. Ajabo. Isn't that nuts? All the way down to 52 because of a pro day kill. Like that I feel for that young man. Like that. That's hard. Oh no. Oh no. Pickens. Did you see that?
Yes.
One in front of us.
That's 2 receivers that have gone. Okay. Now, dang it. That would have been awesome.
We talk about how we want to go defense like crazy, right? But we've evened up offense and defensive picks so far.
Yes.
So I think as a fan, my natural inclination for the next one is I see Mechie up there. I see Sky Moore. I see those guys, but I'm like, well, we did just re-sign Khalif Raymond to a 2-year deal. I think he is clearly – I don't think we're looking for a backup slot receiver right now.
No, exactly. What do we got defensively here? Another safety. Quay Walker is still there at linebacker.
Yeah. That's not a bad pick at all.
No, it's not
Logan Hall out of Houston's not bad. If we're going to be playing more 4-3, I'm not saying we're transferring to a 4-3. Stop yelling at me for it. But that's not a horrible pick.
The reason I like Quay Walker is because it's easy to, in our heads, think we've signed a couple linebackers, but we signed a special teams guy and Jared Davis. You know what I mean?
And we brought back Jared Davis, who had, I know this sounds weird, but had his best years in Detroit. His rookie year was his best year.
Yeah.
And then Patricia got to him and ruined it. But we know he's an athletic guy. But if we're being honest with ourselves, do we want that to be our starting linebackers with Alex Anzalone? I don't think that's what we want. So I do understand what you're saying, and I like I like the Quay Walker pick as well. It might be a slight reach, but I don't know. If you're picking a Georgia linebacker, I don't know if you can reach.
Exactly. I'm going to do it because I'm with you. I think it's a slight reach, but at the end of the day, we do not have linebackers because Anzalone is another one that we re-signed that is just like that's not gonna get it done.
And we signed him to a contract where it's like, all right, if he plays, but also he's just there to be a good mentor, like I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah. Exactly. Like he's just there to be like, this is how you be a professional. Love that. That's a big thing, but I'm okay with that. Okay, here we go,
Oh,
baby.
Chris Hinton, go Wolverines.
Hey, just no and no. Okay,
Okay.
97.
Okay, so
Well,
this is interesting. Mechie's still there. Justin Ross is still there. Do you think at 97 you say to yourself, we go get Justin Ross? He's in that same body type as Reynolds and as Chark. And if Chark doesn't work out, if he continues to be injured, then you say, all right, well, instead of paying Chark, or even if Chark has a good year, instead of paying Chark 15 or 20 million, we'll just have Justin Ross waiting for salary cap relief. Is that a good pick there looking down the line?
I
Do you
love
like
it
Calvin
because
Austin is just stupid fast? Like,
yeah,
I mean,
those our two big guys are on 1-year deals.
yeah.
And I think
Reynolds is
Reynolds
technically 2 years, right?
Yeah, exactly. Technically, but Reynolds is one that
He's depth
could,
piece.
yeah, he could be out pretty easily, you know, and we could. So I'm gonna go Justin Ross. I love it.
Okay, nothing.
Sorry. Okay.
Don't worry about it. I don't mind what you did.
Okay. Oh.
Because I think we still have what I would have wanted in the 4th round. So
okay.
Which would have been I'd rather have Justin Ross, but I saw Ferguson, tight end out of Wisconsin there. I thought that might be a nice backup piece for Hawkinson, but I'd rather have an upside of Justin Ross with that. I mean, it's a compensatory pick. Like you may as well take a chance with it because you weren't even supposed to have it.
No, and I mean, dude, look at that.
Look at that haul. What did we just do? If somebody looks at that, and here's what we're going to get, Chris, are you ready for it?
Yep.
We're going to get people that see that or people that turned off the video when we took Malik WIllis at 5. And
yes,
they took it off. And if you hung in there, I hope you can see why we did, because there is a world, everybody, where we take Trayvon Walker at 2, and then we have this exact same draft without the trade back, except we don't have Malik WIllis. And if Malik WIllis has a chance to be the guy, oh my goodness. So, and we're doing another video on that. I don't know if we're going to put this one out or first or what, but like, I'm just saying, let's talk about it in another video. And maybe we already did.
Yeah, you nailed it. Without the trade back, you take Malik WIllis off, and that would be our picks, and we're like, we love that. But you trade back a couple slots, you get Malik WIllis. I mean, if we could trade back, it would just be an absolute dream. So anyway,
yeah, it would.
I love it, man, and I think
that feels too good to be true. How do we trade back and get the quarterback?
Right, exactly. So I think whoever's trading us is going up to get him. So it would be very difficult. But hey, man, I love it. I thought that was awesome. Let us know in the comments what you think of this draft. Who you think will trade back? Who's most realistic for us to actually trade back with? Because that's who you need. We want to go back, but you know, you need someone to come up and want to give us the picks and the assets to do it. So hope you enjoyed this video. We'll catch all of you on the next one.
See ya.